Hello, everyone. Greetings to you and welcome to this session of CCMAS training for academic staff members. And we are going to be looking at enrolling students on CCMAS LMS. My name is Dr. Yunusa Oyekunle. Join me as I walk you through how we can enroll students on our CCMAS and LMS course module. So, if you want to enroll students on your CCMAS or LMS course, it is very important that you have your own content. And without the content, you cannot invite your learners to come and partake in the content. So in this context, food is your content. You as the facilitator, you have provided the food. And it is very important you invite your learners to come and participate in that, or to come and eat your food. Very important. So if you have the content, you need to invite your learners. To be able to do that, you need to master the act of enrolling students on your CCMAS and LMS course. Let's go ahead. So, the CCMAS or LMS is the platform for you to be able to upload your content. You have your content. The next thing is to determine your user. You cannot invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry to participate in your course. So you have the opportunity to select or determine learners, students that will participate in your course. So at the end of this session, you will be able to enroll students for your course seamlessly, be it on CCMAS or LMS. That is very important for us to be able to do for ourselves as facilitators. So you should understand that the virtual learning environment on CCMAS is a staging phase where you can practicalize, you can do try and error, and you can mix mistake and correct. But on your LMS is a production phase wherein everything that you have practicalized, you should be able to do it or put it on your LMS, which is the production phase, without try and error. And that is why the CCMAS is there for you to do try and error, while your LMS is to perfect your try and error. Now, to be able to enroll students on CCMAS or LMS, you need to go to ccmas.unilag.edu.ng if you want to practice. You type ccmas.unilag.edu.ng. Once you are able to log in, then the first thing you need to do is to turn on your edit mode. Let's see how to do that. Now, if you enter ccmas.unilag.edu.ng here, this is the interface that will show. Once you have this interface, you can insert your Unilag Gmail address and put your password. Once you're able to put your password, you click on login. Once you log in, this is the next interface you are going to see. It will show you the home, the dashboard, the my courses. If you as you can see this blue line, it shows that we are on the dashboard, or I am on the dashboard of my page. So for me to be able to do anything on this page at all going forward, I need to turn on the edit mode. So I have to click on turn on the edit mode and it will change the color to blue. This is what you should have. Once you turn it on, then you will have the blue dots and it shows that it is turned on. Once you have that, then you can now tamper with this page. You can now do any form of editing you want to do. So once you have this, you will now click on my courses. Once you click on your courses, you can now pick the course that you want to add participant or enroll your learners. So once you click on that course, this is the interface that you will have. Once I click on entrepreneurship in adult education as a course, this is what you will see. For some, you have different courses, so you can just click on one that you want to enroll your users or learners. So once you are able to do that, the next thing to do is to click on participant. Not so fast. Before you click on participant, here's what you need to do. 3 steps you must be able to follow if you want to enroll your student. The step 1, you have to prepare a table of the names and email addresses of the student. And in that table, you get ready your access point and enrollment key. Here's what you have. You see, this is AD 455 to be taught by the facilitator. This is the course name, this is the course code, this is the course name. Access point, we have not determined that yet. Enrollment key, we have not determined that yet, so the space will be blank. However, you must have the names and email addresses of your students or learners that are willing to enroll. So you get their names. They can be 10, they can be 50, they can be 60, they can be more than that, depending on the size of the class or the size of those people that are willing to enroll in your course. Once you have their email addresses, you prepare a table like this. Then you proceed. Now to proceed, step 2, you go to your course virtual learning space and click on my participant as I showed you earlier on. Once you click on participant, you have another interface. Under that interface, or in that interface, you scroll down to self-enrollment option and add self-enrollment or click on self-enrollment. Then you follow in the instructions to get the self-enrollment key. Please note that the self-enrollment key is case sensitive. So you can make it capital, initial capital, you can make it all capital, you can make it small letters. So depending on how you want to carve your enrollment key, it's all to be determined by you. Now, as I was saying, under the participant, when you click on the participant, this is the interface you will see. This is interface you will see. So you click on enroll users. Once you click on this drop down arrow, this is what you will see. Click on enrollment method. Once you click on enrollment method, you see another interface. This is the interface you will now see. You have clicked on the enrollment method, and that's why you are seeing enrollment method here. This is another thing you will see. Add method. Once you click on add method, you will now choose self-enrollment. Once you choose self-enrollment, it will now take you to another page where you will now do your self-enrollment. Now, this is the page you will have where you can now edit. Observe carefully, starting from the first point. You have custom instance name. You have to key in a custom name that you want to title the course enrollment. For me, I'll just put my name, Jinusa Oyekunle. I assume that I'll put my name here, Jinusa Oyekunle. Now, allow existing enrollment. Yes, leave it at yes. Because if you say no, it will not allow carryover students to be able to register for your course. It will not allow them because it will have captured them ab initio. So you have to leave it at yes so that they can be able to register. Peradventure, they carry over the course. Now, the next thing is allow new enrollment. Of course, yes. Enrollment key. Yes, enrollment key is very critical. Don't forget you have left that space in the table you prepared. This is enrollment key. If you click on this small box here, what it means is that it will show the enrollment key. But if I uncheck this, you will not see this enrollment key. For me, my enrollment key is Kunle. I've been able to click on this so that you can see. If I not click on this, it will just be code. I will just type there and you will not see it. But for the sake of clarification, I have checked it so that you can see it. Now, once you type it there, you move on to use group enrollment key. No, because you are not going to enroll them in batches. So it's going to be no. Default assign role, of course, for students. Enrollment duration is left for you to determine. Do you want to give them space so time to time to enroll? You can enable it if you want to put it. You can leave it for 60 days, you can leave it for 180 days for them to enroll. Now, if you enable it, it therefore means that you have to notify them so that they can know when the enrollment time expires. But if you click it, if you leave it blank, there is no need to set enrollment expiration of enrollment. Now, since this is no, we'll move on. Notification threshold, of course, probably it's going to notify them a day to expiration of enrollment, 2 days to expiration. You determine that. Once you determine that, you go ahead. Once you're able to determine that, then start date. You can enable this and enable this to determine when the course will be starting, so that they will know that the course is starting so time to so time. End date so time is going to be the end date. Now, once you're able to determine that, unenroll inactive user is not necessary. Leave it as never. Mass enroll users, leave it as 0, because if you say 200 is the maximum enroll user, what if you have more than that? You will deny them if you set maximum enroll user. So just leave it at 0. Send course welcome message. Yes, you can send course welcome message to your participant. What is the message? You type the message here. You are welcome to AD 455 Entrepreneurship in Adult Education. This course will be starting so time and going to be ending so time. You will enjoy the course as you proceed on. Just type anything as welcome message and it will be captured here. Now, once you're able to do that, the next thing is to click on add method. Not so fast. Before you do that, remember that the table you prepared, there is a space for access point and enrollment key. Now, how do we get our access point? Before you click on add method, you go up here. This is your access point. Once you click on this, it will highlight itself. You can then click on or press Ctrl C to copy. Once you press Ctrl C, you go and copy it and you go and paste it in that table. Once you copy this, you can now click on add method. So when you click on add method, this is the interface you will have. Remember, this is the access point. This is the interface, and you can see the Jinusa Oyekunle, the enrollment page I created. This is the custom name. Remember when we started filling, it's requested for custom name. Custom name is very important to put so that it can distinguish different course enrollment that you have done on your page. So you have Jinusa Oyekunle. All users have enrolled, of course. I don't expect anybody to have enrolled because I have not sent out my access point and the enrollment key to anybody. So that's what I'm going to do next. So once you are able to click on that add method, this is the interface you have, and you have copied this particular access point. Yes, you are good to go. Now, once you have that, this is where you will control V and paste the access point. You can see this is the access point I copied on that my page, and this is the enrollment key Kunle. Once you have all of this, then you are good to send this information to your prospective enrollee or learners. So once you have this, step 3, email the self-enrollment key to the student with the instruction for them to create their account. This is a template you can use to create to send your message to your students of learners. Dear registered student of AD 455, create an account by logging into ccmas.unilag.edu.ng. You have the access point. Get access point, put it on this page. Click on this page and it will take you to where you will insert enrollment key. Once they click on this page, it will take them to that page, to that course page. Once they are there, they will see where they will put the enrollment key. So on the course enrollment page, click on Enroll Me and enter the enrollment key. Once they are able to do that, the next thing they will see is congratulations, you are now enrolled for AD 455. Kindly look out for announcements for the commencement of the course. And this is the final step for the student to have. Once you have this template, send it to them. They can now enroll on their own without you enrolling them. All what you need to do is to create that access point, enrollment key, and the course enrollment page so that they can be able to enroll themselves. I hope this is very clear. So you can send this information to them via the WhatsApp. You can send it to them via email address, via email. You can send it to them. Since you have their email addresses, send it to them via mail and they will have it. Once they receive it, they will be able to enroll at their own convenience. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy this session. Kindly like, subscribe to my YouTube page for more notifications and share with your colleagues. Thank you and God bless.